What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're not a subscriber, then simply welcome to the channel. Most of the JJJJOUND content I see on YouTube and other platforms is mostly centered around sneakers. So I want to know if there are people like me that want to see more of the apparel and accessory side of JJJJOUND. By no means do I have the biggest JJJJOUND collection in the world, but I do have a few items I've purchased sparingly throughout the year. I do want to do a bit of a recap on what I've got so far. I only have 3 items, but I just kind of want to get a taste of what people are feeling as far as the JJJJOUND content. And I also want to introduce you into something that's more lifestyle and apparel driven rather than just simply sneakers or footwear, for those of you who want to do a little bit more of a deep dive into the brand. JJJJOUND is definitely a brand that you have to kind of have in hand to really get, to really understand. A lot of times I've looked on the website and said, man, that's way too expensive for like a plain, whatever, like a sweater or whatever. Now JJJJOUND really focuses on the aesthetic curation of colorways, images, all kind of stuff like that, but also they have a minimalist approach to like art and apparel. Again, it's kind of something that you can get abstractly, but you really have to have the product in hand to really understand any clothing brand, I would think. But now that I do have a few items in hand, I started to take a second guess and have a second opinion on the brand.
So item 1 is the JJJJOUND cam tray. I ended up realizing that I needed this when I saw a friend had it and didn't even notice that it was JJJJOUND, but I thought it was nice that you can kind of pick up your odds and ends and organize them in this little tray. Now you can buy a more affordable one, but all things considered, it seems like a good quality tray. I have no way to really tell you why. I think that it just kind of seems sturdy. But yeah, this is definitely not a piece of apparel. It's more like a lifestyle or homeware sort of item. And it definitely allows you to kind of participate in the brand past getting dressed in their clothes. It's just more like a lifestyle accessory. And that's kind of what brands before JJJJOUND did and are still doing. Think of your Supreme, AOD, and so on and so forth. Now item 2 is a pair of shorts. And I did save a bit of money by picking these up on Grailed, but all things considered, for what they are a pretty expensive pair of shorts for something so minimal. Again, I understand what you feel when you may look at something like this. And of course, they are just some nylon shorts, but once I started purchasing into the brand, I started to notice that they had a bit of magic to them. You will be pleased to know that they are made of a pretty decent nylon material, and it does have a good hand feel. You get that little hit of JJJJOUND branding, which is nice as well. The tags say that they're made in China, so they are the exception. Most things are not. They have these little drawstrings that also have a nice hand feel, which is a pretty detailed way to approach something like this, so simple. The black netting on the inside is also made of a pretty nice nylon, polyester, whatever. They can definitely function as some outdoorsy like camping shorts, but house shorts are just as good of an application. The one thing I like about JJJJOUND is that everything's sort of just ubiquitous, just part of everyday life. And they do a really good job of curating great colors. Even though things are simple, I think the hue and tone of something kind of makes the difference. They started off as an Instagram mood board or a Tumblr mood board even. So, they kind of got the curation down. Honestly, I think that may be a huge appeal. All things considered, pretty solid. Finally, we have a piece that I already covered on the channel before, but still it's part of my JJJJOUND collection, so I threw it in there. This is the JJJOUND J70 crew neck, and by all means one of the most minimal and subtle pieces on the site. Now what it lacks in flex, it makes up for in fit and function, only featuring this JJJOUND tag at the waist. This is a 100% cotton French terry crew neck based off an old 70s or 80s style crew neck that I think Justin just had on hand. His idea was pretty much just that it should be pretty simple and fit well, which is the basis for all clothing. Makes sense to me. At first I was apprehensive about this purchase, but then I started to wear the sweatshirt, and honestly now I am in love.
So that's going to do it for this video today. Hope you guys got some value out of that. Let me know if you want to grab anything from JJJJOUND. A lot of this stuff kind of stays in stock year round. They just kind of restock it or whatever, except for more exclusive stuff. But yeah, let me know if you have any more opinions on it. Give me some pointers, and let me know if you like the new way I'm starting to do videos. I do apologize for the white balancing. It's kind of hard to get that alright sometimes with black items, but outside of that, yeah, I hope you guys notice the bump in quality. Also, I don't have my mic right now because honestly I just lost it. But yeah, that being said, follow me on IG. And if you're a new watcher, definitely consider subscribing. You guys have a great one.